Hi there, welcome to the Reynolds Report. Time to discuss who is on the hot seat after week 9 in the NFL. We're getting to that point of the year when the games really matter and losses mounting up can heap pressure on coaches and players. Number 5 on my list is Marvin Lewis of the Cincinnati Bengals. They dropped to 3-5 at the weekend. Looks like they're heading for another year without being in the playoffs. And I feel like coaches can sometimes wear out their welcome and the message gets stale. I think we're getting to that stage with Marvin Lewis now. So he's at number 5. Number 4, Brock Osweiler at quarterback for the Denver Broncos. Vance Joseph said their quarterback situation was going to be a week-to-week thing now in Denver. So I think we may have seen the last of Brock. He had a quarterback rating in the 53s. He had a couple of interceptions, and the Broncos were never at the races against the Philadelphia Eagles. At number 3, and he's only this far down because the Giants don't really make rash decisions with their coaches, but Ben McAdoo has lost this team, has lost his way. They're 1-7. They lost 51-17 at home to the Rams, and the Giants are a real mess. At number 2, it's a combination. We're going to give this to Hugh Jackson, the head coach of the Cleveland Browns, and Sashi Brown, the general manager. So they're 0-8 since they passed on Deshaun Watson. They're 1-23 since they deemed themselves too good for Carson Wentz, and we know that those two have been impressive before Watson went down this year. Then the Browns try and swing a trade last week for A.J. McCarron, and they don't file the paperwork in time. You couldn't make it up. So they're at number 2 on my list. And number 1 is Dirk Cutter of the Tampa Bay Buccaneers. Bucs have lost 5 in a row, and the reason he is number 1 and not McAdoo or Hugh Jackson is because Tampa Bay are very impatient when it comes to their head coaches, and Cutter has overseen a disappointing team. Offense has not got it going all year long. Defense has been really, really subpar. Everyone was hoping this was going to be a big season for the Bucs after their hard knock summer, and they've stunk it up. So Dirk Cutter, you're number 1 on the list.